The 20% rule. Why smart creators reinvest before they withdraw. Before you pay yourself, pay your business first. That's the habit separating hobbyists from owners. The first sale feels like magic. Money hits your account, you did that, and every instinct says, take it, spend it, enjoy it. Most creators do exactly that for months, treating every dollar of revenue as personal spending money. Then growth stalls, the same handful of products sit unchanged for a year. And nobody understands why the business that felt so promising at $500 a month never became one at $5,000 a month. The missing piece usually isn't more traffic or a better niche. It's a habit, setting aside a fixed share of every sale for the business itself. Before a single cent gets treated as income you get to keep. The habit, in one sentence. Every time money comes in before rent, groceries, or a new pair of shoes, route a fixed slice, somewhere around 20%, into a separate pool that only your business gets to spend. Not 20% of profit after expenses, 20% of the top-line sale, off the top, on autopilot. Sell a $40 ebook. $8 goes to the business pool before you ever see the other $32 as yours. The number matters less than the consistency. Follow it on the boring $50 Tuesday just as strictly as the exciting $2,000 launch day. Why 20%? It's large enough to fund real moves, a paid ad test, a better microphone, a platform upgrade, without starving you personally in the early months. Some creators land on 15%, some 25%. The number matters less than picking one and never touching it for rent. Why off the top, not after expenses? If you wait to reinvest until there's money left over, there almost never is. Off-the-top percentages remove the decision entirely. You're not negotiating with yourself every single payday about whether this month is different. Where the 20% actually goes. Reinvestment isn't a vague virtue. It's 3 specific buckets. And a healthy creator business rotates through all 3 over a year, rather than dumping everything into one. Notice what's not on that list. None of it is save it in a jar and hope. Reinvestment is active, spent deliberately on things that make next month's sales easier or bigger than this month's. Reinvest in tools, and you might finally connect Stripe and stop losing sales to a clunky checkout. Reinvest in product, and a single $19 template becomes a $49 bundle with a walkthrough video. Reinvest in marketing, and you finally test a paid post instead of relying on organic reach alone. What this looks like at 3 different revenue stages. The beauty of a percentage-based rule is that it scales with you. Here's roughly what the 20% habit produces at different points in a creator's journey. Under $500 a month. A small pool, maybe $60, $100, best spent moving off a free plan to unlock features, or on a single design asset that makes your product look far more professional. $500 to $3,000 a month, a meaningful pool. $100 to $600, enough for real cover design, a first paid ad test, or paying someone a few hours to edit a course module you've been avoiding. $3,000 plus month, a real budget, often $600 to $1,000 plus, enough to build a second product line, hire occasional freelance help, or run sustained marketing rather than one-off tests. The creators who plateau aren't the ones with worse products. They're the ones who spent every dollar the moment it landed, so the product never got a second version. Make the split automatic, not a decision. Willpower is a bad system to build a business on. Creators who stick with this rule for years, not weeks, remove themselves from the decision. That usually means a second bank account for one purpose only: business reinvestment. The moment a payout lands, a fixed percentage moves over, either a 5-minute Friday ritual or an automatic scheduled transfer. By the time you're deciding what to eat for dinner, the business's share is already gone from view, and what's left in your main account is genuinely, guiltlessly yours. Pick your percentage, start at 20% if you're unsure, and write it down somewhere you'll actually see it. Open a second account, even a free one, dedicated only to business reinvestment. Move last month's rule-adjusted amount over right now. Don't wait for the perfect starting point. List one upgrade in each bucket: tools, product, marketing, you'd make if the money was sitting there today. Schedule a recurring 10-minute review. Monthly is plenty to actually spend the pool instead of letting it pile up. Reinvestment needs a storefront that's worth reinvesting in. None of this matters if you don't have a real sales engine to put the money behind. This is where creators quietly sabotage the plan. They're setting aside 20%, but their storefront is a scattered mess of links, a bio full of "DM me for prices," or a checkout that loses buyers halfway through. If that's you, the first reinvestment worth making is simply getting a proper home for your products. A link in bio storefront like store.fan gives you one link for your bio store, fan your name, where digital downloads, courses, coaching calls, webinars, and memberships all live behind a single fast checkout with Stripe, PayPal, Apple Pay, and Google Pay working automatically. Once that foundation exists, your reinvestment dollars have somewhere real to go. Tools might mean upgrading to a pro plan to keep more of every sale and unlock Google Analytics. Product might mean building a second tier using the store designer's content blocks. Marketing might mean a discount code for a 48-hour push, or your first broadcast email to the customer list you've been building with every sale. Want to see it done well first? A live example store is worth a look for layout and pricing ladder ideas. Common objections, and why they don't hold up. I'll reinvest once I'm making more. Backwards, the rule works at any income level precisely because it's a percentage, and waiting means waiting to build the muscle. I don't have anything worth reinvesting in yet. You almost always do. A checkout losing sales, a page with no value ladder, unfinished cover art. It feels wrong to not take the money when I need it. Fair, so adjust the percentage down temporarily rather than abandoning the system entirely. 10% is still a habit. 0% is not. The compounding math nobody shows you. Here's the illustrative version, not exact, but directionally honest. Two creators each earn $1,000 in month, one selling a $20 template. Creator A withdraws all of it. Creator B sets aside $200 for a bonus video walkthrough that justifies raising the price to $27. By month 6, Creator A is still selling the same $20 template to the same audience. Nothing about the offer or its reach has changed. Creator B has, through several small reinvestments, a $27 with a bonus, a profitable paid audience test, and an email list getting a monthly broadcast. The gap isn't who worked harder in any single week. It's that one of them fed the machine and one of them ate the seed corn. That's the whole idea. Not frugality or guilt over spending money you earned, a structural decision that guarantees your business gets a little stronger every single period, regardless of how you feel about growth that week. Set the percentage, automate the split, and give your future self a storefront, product line, and audience measurably better than they are today. Key takeaways. Set aside roughly 20% of every sale for your business before you count the rest as personal income. Reinvestment has 3 legal homes: better tools, a better product, or more reach through marketing. The rule works on $50 launches and $5,000 months alike because it's a percentage, not a fixed dollar figure. A separate account, even a free one, makes the split automatic instead of a willpower exercise. Creators who reinvest early compound. Creators who withdraw everything flatline at whatever their first product can carry. Start your creator store free at store.fan.